until we try this slow. I've been around the world. We're the only one my heart, the only one my heart beats for. Baby, you never know.
I'm live here in Akwa Ibom State, precisely. Akwa Ibom State is the highest oil producing state in Nigeria. And here in Akwa Ibom State, we have a whole lot of road network. From here now to 5 minutes drive, now you will see the airport. In the last 10 years, this state was not like this. But Akwa Ibom State, Uyo presently is a state, it's a city where good things are going to happen. So I advise my investors, this is the right time to invest. Don't miss this opportunity. Uyo is a mind-blowing city.
10, 15, 20 years ago is gone. Today is another day for investment. My name is Focus, the BDE P1 Plus Real Estate Company, owners of all Cedarwood Luxury Estate here in the city of Uyo. This way to Promised Land. Follow me.
Actually, it's a very nice place. This Promised Land, they have really done a lot. Seriously, this is my first time I'm experiencing a site that is already well fenced, demarcated. Wow, this is amazing. I'm so blessed to come into this Promised Land, and I believe everybody there should come and join me and benefit from this.
With all these features and amenities mentioned, we bring you Promised Land by Cedarwood. The price of this wonderful estate is 3.5 million naira. Title, freehold. As you all can see, the fencing have been completed. The plot demarcations have been completed. My smart investors, the right time to invest in this wonderful estate is now. Thank you and God bless you.
P1 Plus, making home ownership a reality.
I've been around the world, but you're the only one my heart, the only one my heart beats for. Don't let time fool ya. It's now or never, it's now or never. You may never know until you try this slow. You see, in this world, not everything happens for a reason. The foolish ones, letting you walk away from me. Almost missed my chance, trying to see what's on the other side. Now that I found you, love, I will never ever let you go. Baby, you never know.
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Yeah! So in the morning, we came exactly 5 minutes past the hour of 10. Now it's 4 minutes past the hour of 1. Yeah, in the morning, I started talking exactly 5 minutes past the hour of 10, and now I'm talking, yes, exactly 4 minutes past. It's 5 minutes past the hour of 1. Yo, what's up? How far? How on a day? What's in the happen? How the Monday they go? How market? How business? How traffic? What's in the happen for your area? What's in the happen for your everruns? What's in the sub? What's in the sub? My people, Nigeria, how on a day? How this Monday afternoon they go? Hope say on they jolly. Hope say on they get good, nice time, wonderful time. You know, sometimes speaking English is speaking Pidgin English is not difficult for me, but when it comes to platforms like this and every other platform where I just need to express myself in a proper or normal English, to speak Pidgin English go kind of hard me. But if me I dey yarn on the normal level, on the normal, on the normal street, I could just dey throw away the pidgin like say. But if I want come dey say man serious, they speak pidgin English, the thing no come the flow. Say now only me that thing they happen to. I read they happen to every other person. When it comes to serious moments like this, when it comes to official moments like this, when you're going to flow with the pidgin English, it doesn't go. But when you are off official duties, you go just they throw away the pidgin, they go back to that. Yes. Welcome to Real Estate in Nigeria, right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio. My name is David, and it's such an honor to come your way once again. Hope you are having a wonderful Monday afternoon. Hope you are having a wonderful Monday, and I hope your day is going fine as planned. Yes, right here on Real Estate in Nigeria's right here in Real Estate in Nigeria this beautiful afternoon. I want to talk about something very important. And yes, every discussions that we hold here are usually very important. So do well to be part of this session, like, comment, and share, so that everyone around you will be a part of this session. Tell everyone that Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio is live, and this is the Real Estate in Nigeria. You're very much welcome.
You may never know until you try this slow. You see, in this world, not everything happens for a reason. The foolish ones.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Almost missed my chance.
Hello everybody, this is Vivian Imako, the ED, P1 Perfection Business Investments Limited, and you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Keep it locked. God bless you.
All right, this afternoon we want to talk about 3 most important words in real estate, and this session or this discussion will be divided into 3 parts. I'm not going to rush it at all. I decided not to rush this topic, this conversation, to take it one after the other. So we'll have part 1 today. Hopefully next week Monday we'll have part 2. And I think I need to check my calendar. I don't know what the upper Monday would be, if the upper Monday will still be in 2023. If the upper Monday falls in 2024, then we would have parts 2 and parts 3 next Monday. So upper Monday will be 18th, yes, and the next Monday will be Christmas Day 23. Yeah. So we'll have part 1 today, and then part 2 next week, and then on Christmas Day, Monday, we'll have part 3. Don't worry, we'll be here in the studio. We don't have break now. As far as media is concerned, as far as radio is concerned, we'll just be here to, serve you good program. And please, when you're eating your rice, remember me in your kingdom. Oh, remember me. Okay, yeah, we need to be serious. 3 most important words in real estate, part 1. Are you ready for these 3 most important words in real estate, part 1? Please do not forget you can be part of the conversation via the comment section. It is also very important that you like, comment, and share, so that everyone can know what is going on right here, right now. Yes, there is an old adage that that the 3 most important words in real estate are location, location, location. Now, when I asked, funny enough, when I came across this the article I'm actually working with this afternoon, I decided to have a conversation with someone, and I asked, I made mention of it. I said I want to talk about, I want to bring to the show 3 most important words. This is the topic I want to talk about in the next episode, or in the next session, or this Monday. I was referring to this Monday afternoon, that this is what I want to talk about. And when I mentioned the topic, 3 most important words in real estate, the person all of a sudden just said, 3 most important words, the 3 important words in real estate. Now, there's a difference between 3 words in real estate and 3 most important words in real estate. Now, this conversation is three most important words in real estate. Now, when I made mention of three important words in real estate, the person said, it's location number one, location number two, location number three. The person actually said, okay, I heard three words in real estate. I heard it is location, location, location. But I'm not really sure. I don't really agree with that location, location, location. Because I was like, exactly, yes. That is the idea behind the conversation, and that is why I'm bringing this conversation to the table, and that is why I'm talking about this afternoon right here at the Real Estate in Nigeria program right here on Cedarwood Luxury Radio. So, three most important words in real estate. Yes, I need you to follow me closely. I'm not going to rush it. I'm not going to shout. I'm just going to take it step by step, bit by bit, so that it can digest, so that we can get it right. And I hope this topic would go a long way to not just inform you, to not just educate you, to not just open your eyes, but it would help you gain edge. It will help you, ascend. It will help you, it will help you when it comes to sales as a realtor, and to just give you an extra hedge, because as far as the real estate business is concerned, you need to be informed. And the issue of being informed as a realtor, the conversation of getting a lot of information as far as real estate is concerned cannot be overemphasized. So it is important, it is key that you get yourself informed, and irrespective of how much you know, how deep you know, how much you know as regards real estate, do not get tired of knowing more, do not get tired of learning more. Change is the only thing that is constant. As the days goes by, things are changing, things are improving. What you know today, tomorrow has improved, tomorrow has changed. All right, so it is left for you to be on the right side, be on the good side, be on the updated side. It is important you just update yourself, irrespective of how much you know. So this afternoon, some of you might actually have an idea of what I want to talk about. For some, it might just be the very first time that you are hearing this. It might just be, okay, I'm just hearing this for the first time. It would serve as a reminder for some others, and for some others, it would be that, oh yes, I know this already. This is a reminder. Oh, I'm just becoming aware of this. I've never heard this, or this is what I used to know, and I never thought that it is now something else. All right, so having said all that, there is an old adage that the three most important words in real estate are location, number two, location, and number three, location. But are they? Sometimes you need to question some things. You don't just receive everything. You don't just, no. You need to scrutinize. You need to question. You need to probe. You need to make more findings. You need to ask questions. So are the three most important words in real estate location, location, location? Are they? If you're a realtor out there watching me right now who has been asked to list a property for sale, or if you are an owner who wants to sell your property, what can you do to improve the location? So if you say everything is about location, 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 and you are a realtor, and you are of the ideology that, yes, the three most important words in real estate is location, 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 location. The question I want to ask you is, if you've been asked to list a property for sale, or if you are the owner of a property that wants to sell it, what can you do to improve the location? Since you say it is all about location, what can you do to improve the location? In this discussion, we would explore the three most important words so you can achieve your goal of getting your property under contract. All right. So once it is under contract, you want to get the transaction closed. A happy seller, happy buyer, and happy realtor at the end of the day. I've come to realize that sellers have three major goals. And if you're out there, you're a seller, you don't have, you're okay, definitely. So I would assume that I'm talking to sellers out there that has major goals, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know what numbers, but I've got to realize that sellers have 3 major goals. Number 1 is to sell the property in their own preferred time scale. Number 2, for the highest price the market will allow. And then number 3, with the least hassle and fewest problems. One of the major goals of every seller out there, and I know I'm speaking your mind, is to sell any property in your own preferred time scale. So you have several properties up for sale. You have several properties several properties up for sale, and you want to ensure that you are able to sell a number of properties within a period of time. And not just sell a number of properties within a period of time, but the highest price the market will allow. Because it is not all prices markets would allow. It is not all prices that that will be acceptable by your buyers. So in as much as your goal is to sell a number of properties within a period of time, I know part of it is also the highest price the market can allow, the highest price or the best price that can be allowed and acceptable, and also with the least hassle and fewest problems. No realtor out there wants to sell any property. No realtor, no PBO out there. No PBO out there. No realtor out there wants to sell property with so much trouble, challenges, and all that. So with the least hassle and fewest problem, I know that somebody's saying, yes, it's true. I want to sell a number of properties within a period of time with the best price the market can allow and accept, and with few hassle and fewest of problems, challenges, complaints, bang bang doom doom, running up and down and all that. You see, you need to understand that to achieve these goals, the 3 most important words in real estate are not 1 location, 2 location, 3 location. But what? You want to know? You really want to know? If you want to know, I want you to like, comment, and share now. Like, comment, and share. Let me know where you are watching from. Let me know where you can hear me from. Let me know where you are at this time, at this moment. Let me know what you are up to as well. I would love to hear from you via the comment section and also via our WhatsApp platform. The number is running on the screen, so grab it and then send us a message. So where did I stop? You can imagine I've lost my thought. Okay, I'm still together. Are we together? Are we together? Yes, we are together. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready to unveil to you the most important, the 3 most important words. Yes, I made mention earlier that we all know from an old adage that the 3 most important words in real estate is location, location, location. But quite unfortunately, it is not. Number 1, the most important word in real estate is price. 2, condition. And 3, availability. Price, condition, and availability. Today we are going to look into the first word, which is price, and then the part 2 of this session will be on condition, and then the part 3 would be on availability. Yes. So the 3 most important words in real estate is not location, 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 but price, condition, and availability. Let's begin with price. Price has a lot to do with location. You see it now. Price has a lot to do with location. So we are not throwing away location. We are not saying location doesn't matter. We are not saying location is not important. We are not downplaying the role of location when it comes to real estate, because price is determined by the location. All right? Price has a lot to do with location. But it also has a lot to do with knowledge, experience, the current market conditions, competition from similar properties, and so on. Price has a lot to do with location, but it also has a lot to do with knowledge, experience. Price has a lot to do with location, but it also has a lot to do with knowledge, experience, the current market conditions. I hope you're taking these things down. I hope you're taking notes. Competition from similar properties and so on. Now, to get a property sold has a lot to do with pricing it correctly. I will take that again. To get a property sold has a lot to do what? To do with pricing it correctly. I know many of you want to make money. You want to blow. I mean, this is December now. You want to dirty your December. But then you need to understand that your price to get a property sold has a lot to do with pricing it correctly. Most of the times, or at all times, you need to put away emotions. You need to put away emotions when it comes to pricing. I was taught, as a master of ceremony, I was in a master's class, and we were taught that when you want to charge a client for an event, there are some certain things you need to put away. Sentiment, but the most important is emotion. When you go into the market, when you are placing your price out there and your emotions are attached to it, you're not going to get the very best of experience. You're not going to, you end up not putting out the best of price. You will either go too high or too low. All right. So to get a property sold has a lot to do with pricing it correctly. Every realtor knows that overpricing to add a little deca money, as some sellers call it, will delay a sale and often results in the property selling for less than it would have gone or it would have done. All right. So it is important that you understand pricing. It is important that you have the knowledge, you have the required knowledge, the requisite knowledge when it comes to pricing. It is important you have the experience. It is important you know the current market conditions. It is also important that you are fully aware of competition from similar properties that you are putting out there. You don't want to sell what others are selling at a ridiculous price. You don't want to sell what others are selling. Others are really making deals, closing deals, and you are still there. No, you don't want to have that experience, right? So it is important that you have the knowledge, you have the experience, you are very much aware of the current market conditions, and also competition from similar properties. Every realtor knows that overpricing to add a little deca money, as some sellers will call it, will delay a sale. You don't want to have delay in sales. Like I made mention earlier, as part of the 3 goals that every sellers have is to sell property within a period of time, within a preferred time scale. And to achieve that, your pricing matters a lot. All right? You don't want to have delay in sale. You don't want to experience delay in sale. So you need to understand the concept of pricing. Every realtor knows that overpricing can bring about delay and often result in property selling for less than it would have done. So you need to understand the concept of pricing properly. Price your property properly. If you're a professional realtor, you will know exactly how to prepare a professional comparative market analysis. But if you are not an expert at selling properties, it is key. It is important. Like I will always say, it is of utmost importance that you get advice from someone who is an expert. You get advice from someone who is more experienced than you are. You bring yourself under the mentorship of someone who has been in, that business of pricing and selling of properties. so that you can, at the end of the day, become a professional, not just a professional, you can become a professional realtor at the end of the day. And to become a professional realtor, it is important that you know exactly how to prepare a professional comparative market analysis. And if you're not, get advice from someone, go for training, go for mentorship, go to any extent to ensure that you are well equipped. Find out about the market conditions, comparable properties, the ones that are like the ones that you are selling out there. Look out for the ones that are under contract. Look out for the ones that have, recently closed their deals or their sales. And those who failed to sell, because they tell you a lot as well. So as a professional realtor, it is important that you know exactly how to prepare a comparative market analysis. And this includes the market conditions, comparable properties, ones like yours that are on the market, the ones under contract, and the ones that recently closed, even those which failed to sell, because they tell you a lot as well. It is also very key that you understand the following. Number one, what price properties like yours recently sold for. Now, remember, I'm talking about you becoming a professional realtor. I'm talking about how to prepare a professional comparative market analysis. Because when you have the knowledge of this, when you know how to do this, pricing will not be an issue for you at the end of the day. Pricing will not be an issue at the end of the day. So you need to know what price properties like yours recently sold for. If you are selling a duplex, you need to know how much a duplex has, been recently sold for. If you are selling what's barbecue doing in my head? I was about mentioning an apartment that has your boys' quarter, this terraces, maisonettes, and all that. So you need to know what the exact price, what price properties like yours recently sold for. The percentage difference, which is number 2, between their original asking price, final asking price, and sold price. Do not forget, we are talking about what? A professional comparative market analysis as a realtor, which is still under pricing, which is one of the important words in real estate. So that is why I said I'm going to take this I'm not going to rush it. I'll talk it one after so that you can understand, because it is as simple as it sounds. It's something that you really, really need to understand. And when you fully understand this, when you fully understand this, my brother, your journey in the real estate industry will just be going siririn werere. Somebody say siririn werere. Aha, very good. Now, you need to know what price properties like yours recently sold for. The percentage difference between their original asking price, final asking price, and sold price. How long they were on the market at each price before going under contract. We are talking about what now? CMA, comparative market analysis, when it comes to pricing as a professional realtor. 1, what price properties like yours recently sold for. 2, the percentage difference between their original selling price, final asking price, and sold price. And then 3, how long they were on the market at each price before going under contract. 4, what properties were priced at but did not sell and were taken off the market. What properties were priced at but did not sell and were taken off the market. 5, how many properties are currently on the market and at what price? The last one is what price changes there have been to those properties which are still for sale. So you need to have an understanding of this when you're about going out there to, put out a property for sale. When you're about putting out a property for sale, you want to sell one property for P1 Plus, P1 Haven, P1, any of P1 affiliates or any real estate out there. You want to start selling for any real estate. And it is also key. I need to also let you know that if you sell for any P1, you are getting 15% commission. Who doesn't want to sell for P1? Who doesn't want to sell for P1? But before you can sell any real estate, before you can put out any property, you need to understand these things that I have just mentioned. When you fully understand all the details, when you understand the market you are entering, when you decide to sell your home, you might be excited or you might feel daunted or sad. There is a lot of emotion involved. In addition, if you price your home wrong, you could also add frustrated, disappointed, and get tired at the end of the day. So when you fully understand all these details, when you fully understand the market you are entering, and then you've decided to put out any property for sale as a realtor or even as a personal or a personal property, sometimes it can be emotional. Sometimes you can feel bad. Probably I want to sell my phone, I want to sell my car, I want to sell my house. It can be emotional. Honestly, it can be emotional. You might feel daunted, you might feel sad. There is a lot of emotion involved. But irrespective of that, if you price your home wrong, you will not only feel daunted, you will not only feel sad, you will not only get yourself emotionally worked up, you will be frustrated, disappointed, and you get tired at the end of the day. And this cuts across everyone else everyone who is also a realtor, not only for those who want to sell their personal properties. So you need to understand pricing. Please play this video, especially the parts the parts where I explained comparative market analysis, what you need to do before putting out the price. Because it is a recorded session, because it is a live stream, and because the video will still be on our platform, Facebook and YouTube, you can take it back. I don't need to repeat it over and over again. If it was a conference, like a live gathering where, I might have to repeat some of these things over and over again. But the advantage of this live session is that even after the end of the session, the video is still there. You can go back, play it, understand it, play it until you understand everything I've said. If you do not understand, ask questions and I'll be there to answer you. So when you fully understand all these details, when you fully understand the market you are entering, and you've decided to put out any property out there for sale or even a personal property for sale, if you put out the wrong price, if you price wrongly, you'll be frustrated at the end of the day. When you put your property or any property on the market, you must know that you are not the only one there. You are not the only one putting out properties. You need to know that any property you are putting on the market will compete with other similar properties. I wonder where compete came from. When you put your property on the market, it will compete with similar properties. So, knowing this alone, knowing the fact that anything you're putting out there, any property you're putting out there for sale, either as personal or for any real estate like P1 Plus, you need to know that similar properties are also out there as well, and there will be competition. There will not only be competition. Aside from competition, people would want to make choices. People will want to differentiate. People will want to choose. People will want to compare and contrast. People will look at what they have and what they can afford. So you see why it is important you price properly. You see why it is important you do the comparative market analysis. when you put your property on the market, it will compete with similar properties and will become subject to a law of economics called the law of substitution. You see now, the law of what substitution? So if I'm a customer, if I'm a client, and I have this phone from Mr. A, and I have this same brand from Mr. B. Mr. A is selling this phone at so and so price. Mr. B is selling this same phone or similar phone or something that this phone can achieve that I also want at so and so price. The law of substitution comes in. Both phones are in the market, but they are but there's a competition between them. And the law of economics called the law of substitution comes in. So you need to know this. If you price your property way too high for the current market, no one will view it. Other sellers will be advised not to make the same mistake, and yours will be left sitting down looking like the baby with no viewings at all. If you price it a little too high, people will look at it and then buy a similar one people will look at it and then buy a similar one that was priced right for the market because it was better value. It has better value. Even if your price is too high and you are fortunate enough to get an offer, most buyers needs a mortgage. So even if you say, okay, yeah, by the grace of God, God helps you, shows you mercy, you kept a very high price compared to similar properties or similar prices, or similar properties, that's the best word. So even if your price is too high and you're fortunate enough to get an offer, you need to know that most buyers would need a mortgage. So the appraiser will decide what the price should have been. And if your buyer can't get the mortgage they need, you will either lose the buyer or be forced to lower your price just to keep the contract together. So you see it now. We'll take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
My name is Emmanuel Madweke. I'm standing at the soil of Cedarwood City Estate, Owerri. This estate is the latest stock in town. Like, if you come in the city of Owerri, everybody is mentioning Cedarwood City, because of the massive development going on in this nice estate. Work is currently going on in the beautiful estate. Look at the security house. It's 90% completed. As you can see, work has already begun. This place is fast developing. And here is buy and build. It's a buy and build estate. This estate is located at Olako Junction, Owerri. Just after this estate, next junction there is Airport Junction. It has a land title, registered survey and power of attorney. It's facing opposite a third road. Wow. Work is really going on in this estate. As you can see, here is the water fountain of Cedarwood City Estate. It's amazing, right? Size plot of this estate is 464 square meters, going for 3 million naira. And we have 232 square meters, going for 1.5 million naira. That means you can equally secure a plot of land at ease. And we'll give you flexible payment plan, so you don't need to worry about it. Make sure you're a landowner in this amazing estate, Cedarwood City. Don't miss this opportunity. I want you all to know this. In P1 Plus, owners of Cedarwood Estate, we don't sell bush, but we sell value. That's why we place value in your investment.
Making home ownership a reality.
Yes, you're very much welcome. You're very much welcome right here in P1 Plus Cedarwood. We don't sell bush, but we sell value. Yes. All right, we're talking about three most important words in real estate, which is what? Price. And we're looking into the very first parts of the conversation. And then hopefully next week we'll continue the part 2. And then upper week we'll have the part 3. Now, I said something before the break. Even if you price it too high, and you are fortunate enough to get an offer, most buyers need mortgage, so the appraiser will decide what the price should have been. I hope you know what that means. So if you're putting up a property for let's say 10 million, and similar properties that you're putting up for 10 million is going for 7 million, and you fortunately got an offer, most of the offers, or most of the people that will come that would want to take that property for that 10 million would need mortgage. And in getting mortgage is actually not easy. So in the process of getting a mortgage, the appraiser will decide what the price should have been. And they will say, oh, okay, yeah, you want to get this property, say 3-bedroom, 10 million. But the same 3-bedroom of this same is going for 7 million. So you see, the appraiser will decide what the price should have been. And if your buyer can't get the mortgage they need, you will either lose the buyer or be forced to lower your price just to keep the contract together. Now, if you lose, on the other hand, if you lose the buyer, you will have to lower your price because you now know what your property is worth. So if you're putting out a property of 10 million and the worth of that property is actually 7 million, you have to now reduce it because you now know what the property is worth. And the next appraiser will do what the first one did. And so therefore, the price will go down lower again. So the message here, what I'm trying to say here is, price it right at the first time. And in helping you to get the very best of price is by doing what I call CMA. Oh my God. Yes, the CMA, comparative market analysis. It is important. Price it for your property's location, its condition, and your competition. In the next episode, we will look at condition. And in the third episode, we will explore the word availability. Today, we just started with price. And I hope this first segment or this first session of this conversation has been, a little eye opener to you. All right. We hope that you found this session a little eye opening, and that it will help you to price your property right. Once it's under contract, you will need a title company to prepare everything so the transaction closes and you can walk away with the highest price the market will allow. When your property is under contract, you also need to become aware, or you also need to know that you need to get involved in appraisals, inspection, and title work. All of us at P1 Plus are experts in real estate and the title work that gets you to a smooth and on-time closing. So, with this, I'll draw the curtain here, and we look forward to having a part 2 of this conversation. Thank you very much. God bless you all. See you again by 4 p.m. We'll be right back by 4 p.m. Do have yourself a wonderful Monday afternoon. God bless you all. My name is David. This is Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio, Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio, Nigeria's